One by one, he found none, only more bodies, all marked the same way. Their spirits trapped, their energy sapped, feeding something darker. Then, from the corner of his eye, movement. A blur of shadow slipped between two buildings. Arjun drew his blade and followed. He turned a corner and stopped. A child stood before him. A girl, no older than 10, barefoot and trembling. Her eyes glowed faintly violet. "Help me," she whispered, voice strained. Arjun stepped forward. "Are you alone?" She shook her head and pointed behind him. Too late. A bolt of dark energy slammed into his back, sending him sprawling into the dirt. He rolled, gasping, and saw a figure in a long, black cloak standing at the far end of the alley, face hidden beneath a silver mask. In one hand, the figure held a staff etched with bones, in the other, a small crystal pulsing with trapped souls. "Another warden," the figure said, voice distorted. "The sage still sends children to fight his wars." Arjun gritted his teeth and rose. "And the hollow veil still hides behind shadows." The girl's form flickered and vanished. "An illusion." The figure stepped forward. "This village fed us well. But we need more, stronger spirits. Ones like yours." Arjun raised the talisman and chanted under his breath. Light erupted around him, pushing the dark back. The figure hissed and retreated behind a veil of smoke. Arjun lunged forward, blade cutting through the mist, but the figure was gone, leaving only the crystal behind, cracked and leaking faint wisps of energy. He caught it carefully. Inside, one of the spirits stirred. "Please," it whispered. Arjun crushed the crystal with the hilt of his blade. A pulse of warmth surged through the air as the soul was released, fading upward like a rising flame. By the time he returned to the square, the village was still empty, but the curse had lifted slightly. The sky seemed lighter. The symbols on the ground no longer bled. But this was no victory. This was a warning. That night, Arjun lit a pyre in the center of Varnaka. One by one, he laid the bodies to rest, chanting the rites the sage had taught him. He didn't know their names. But he would honor their end. As the flames rose, the crystal fragments at his side glowed faintly, remnants of stolen souls. The hollow veil was no myth. And it was growing bolder. When he returned to the sage the next day, his face was hard. "There's more of them," he said. "They're not just summoning spirits. They're feeding on them." The sage studied him carefully. "Then the old war is waking." "What war?" The sage's expression darkened. "One I prayed you'd never have to see."